Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So I just watched this and I'm like, oh, I got to make a video about this. Oh, this is epic. Trump is suing everybody. You know, he sued ABC News and that Snuffleupagus guy and won $15 million plus $1 million from the Snuffleupagus guy that's got to pay Trump's legal fees, which, you know, is epic. People, I've been saying it forever. You got to watch what you say about everybody. And you got to make sure what you're saying, whether you post it on the internet or you make a video about it, you got to have the receipts to back it up. Because people like me will see that you posted some shady shit talking about someone. And we're all like, screenshot. So even if you go in later and you take the post down or you take the video down, we have it. And I can make a video about your video just as easy as I'm making this video. It takes me about 3 minutes to go from just sitting here to clicking a couple buttons, letting my program load, and boom, now I have a copy of your video. So even if you delete the original one, I still got the copy. And I guarantee you, I'm not the only one doing it. So just make sure if you're going to talk some smack about someone, that you've got the receipts and the facts to back it up. Unlike all these people that Trump are suing. I think it's epic.
Ooh, he's suing. Donald Trump came out today and announced that he's going
I love that. Ooh, he's suing.
to be suing Anne Seltzer, who is the Iowa pollster from what happened with the polls in the 2024 election. Now, you remember Anne Seltzer, she came out with this poll like right before Election Day showing that Trump was going to lose Iowa by a certain amount of points. Turns out the data that she...
All right, I knew as soon as I heard that, ain't no way. If you guys don't know anything about Iowa, Iowa has a couple decent-sized cities. And then it's east to west, north to south, cornfield. It's red, white, and blue Americans living there, working the land day in, day out. I would be absolutely shocked if at any time Iowa doesn't vote for the Republican candidate, because it's Iowa.
She was using was kind of skewed, and then she went on this podcast and she's like, they were trying to get her to explain how she came up with these numbers and she couldn't do it.
And see, if you get called on the carpet like this woman did and you get asked questions and you can't put your receipts and your facts out on the table, then people know that you're just a bunch of bullshit. That's why I always preach receipts and facts. So, you know, shit is a fan. You got proof. You got evidence.
Didn't understand the report that she herself had written when they were trying to break it down on the screen. It was ridiculous.
In one against the people in Iowa, their newspaper, which had a very, very good pollster who got me right all the time. And then just before the election, she said I was going to lose by 3 or 4 points, and it became the biggest story all over the world. That was the Des Moines Register, and it was their parent. And in my opinion, it was fraud, and it was election interference.
2 or so
Exactly.
days ago, Anne Seltzer tweeted out that she is just flabbergasted that they're saying she broke the law, but she was breaking the law because polls do have an influence on how voters are going to vote or whether or not they're actually going to go out and vote.
Exactly. See, so many people don't realize that what they're doing can be breaking the law because they live in the feelings world instead of in the facts world like people like me live in the facts world, because I don't give a fuck about anybody's feelings. I've broken my wife's feelings. I've broken my daughter's feelings. When it comes to facts, I will die on facts every time.
At all. She quit like 2 days after the election was over, and so they're going to sue her. But that's not all. He is also suing 60 Minutes for editing Kamala Harris's.
See, I knew Trump was going to do this, or he should be doing this. Because trying to make somebody look good when they're not good, you can put a tuxedo on a turd, and it's still a turd. Period. And we all saw the evidence of that interview where Kamala Harris was stumbling and bumbling, and they edited it to make her seem so good. I could do it on my channel. Every time I say something wrong, or I stutter, or I say or something, I could edit all that out. But I don't edit. I'm as real gets.
Pre-election interview to put in words to make her sound more smart.
We're filing one on 60 Minutes, you know about that, where they took Kamala's answer, which was a crazy answer, a horrible answer, and they took the whole answer out.
Now this comes just a week after ABC agreed to pay out $15 million to Donald Trump for suggesting that he was a apist rape. And I anticipate there to be many, many more lawsuits. There were a lot of people that said some really disparaging things, people of high profile that said some disparaging and very...
Yep, Trump is going to sue everybody. And I'm all for it. Trump has the money to sue each and every single news organization and each and every single news anchor at those news organizations and everybody on The View. Sue all of them.
Untrue things about Donald Trump. So if you were worried about him being president of the United States because you think he's going to go after his end, you're probably one of those people. Stop lying on the internet. Ooh.
Exactly. Stop lying on the internet. Thanks for watching.